Welcome to a new BZFlag video. This is going to be more of a commentary, walkthrough, let's play thing. Not really a let's play, more of a let's watch myself playing and talk about it and walk through it. Just pop into existence. What do I have here? You need to test your enemy, see what you're capable of doing, what situation are you in. It's kind of by luck that I killed Joe. It could have gone both ways. It's just down to precision in moments like this. If you're not prepared and you get a kill that isn't sheer luck, then you're above average. Yeah, it's always best to try and work out back doors. See, where are they at that particular place? Where are you? What are your advantages compared to theirs, for example? And where are your teammates? So, if you need backup, always good to position yourself in a place where not only are you accessible to your teammates, you are also, you know, if they need help, you can back them up. And it's also a good idea not to enclose yourself too much, as you see Joe doing a lot here. I'm trying to avoid close quarter situations and keeping my distance, which is the best thing to do. Like here, always keep track of the shells your enemy has left, because like here, when I was behind the cover of a pyramid, Joe was trying to shoot me. In doing so, he wasted both of his shells, which meant that I could just poke my turret round and shoot him. But if he have conserved his shells, it would have probably turned into a game of round and round the pyramid. When you fight, especially in team battles, you don't want to overextend yourself. You'll get an example of this in a minute. Sometimes, say someone is behind a wall, for example, like here, it's better to draw them out, especially in team matches, because you have more walls for your bullets to ricochet off. This is the example I was talking about. Joe's stuck unless I let him pass, which I'm not going to do, or he waits for me to become cocky, then try and rush him, which in that case he's just going to shoot me. As you can see, I'm constantly changing my position to try and get a straighter shot between me and Joe. Also, because I'm constantly moving, he can't focus on me, he's got to stay moving as well to try and keep his guard up. When you rush, you have to take into account the positioning of your tank and the tank you're going to rush, and what's in between you and that tank. You have to make sure your barrel is aiming down there to kill them. Only a majority of good players can get out of keyholes like this one, efficiently. Even then though, it's not a place you want to find yourself in a hurry. But it is a liable option while cloaked on a map with a disabled radar. This is a great example of what bad teamwork looks like. The highlighted tank is actually holding their team's flag, while the rest of the red team wander around on their own docket. But note that CTF is more of a side note on this map. Surprisingly, not many people control their boundaries sufficiently. It's how you can tell the difference between a bad player and a good player. When a bad player owns the map, their moves will be uncoordinated, and when he gets confronted, he acts somewhat lost. But it is almost impossible to tell the difference off the bat between a bad player or a good player, because when you're tired, you lose your perception, thus making you a good target for anyone who just wants an easy kill. If you're lacking observation, people will use that to their advantage, sometimes unknowingly, but that's if you go by their gusto. Each map has a grid of possible spawn points, as, yeah, Only a limited number of tanks can spawn in the same grid. It's important you take advantage of the spawn zones. You can roughly estimate where the next tank is going to spawn, and give yourself an advantage. It almost becomes second nature after a while. Probably why I'm so bad at it. Oh, you know what? BZFlag is like Overwatch, one of those titles that can easily be misjudged from quick gameplay or its cover. I hate it! It has so much to offer. This game is just... oh, I love it so much. It's quick and requires the energy of a 7-year-old, but, maybe Activision could learn a thing or two. It beats a surprising number of today's FPS MMO games in one aspect: cooperation. Determining your moves from your teammates' body language, aggression, map location, and their advantages. Whatever your teammates are lacking, you fill in. It's game changing. Do whatever you like with a game. Within copyright. Where there's an attacker, there has to be a defender, like in Roblox. Sorry. It's not all about your KD, even in FFA, which makes the game heavily tactical and strategic, like Call of Duty. Oh, that's not allowed either? Seriously. Numbers matter. One accidental team death or sabotage by a teammate can instantaneously ruin a team of 5 if they don't have any strong players on their team. And you can play as a rogue. It's a good way to show off your combat skills. A lot of the same combat elements apply to rogue, but now everyone is your enemy, so use that accordingly. BZFlag is compatible with GNU/Linux, Windows and Mac, though fair warning, Mac isn't as stable as the other two, especially on the old machines. Also, don't get in your teammates' ways, and make sure you don't play solo unless you're an individual. We rely on each other. And we will sometimes wait for you to open up a window of opportunity for us to attack. So don't call us useless unless we are actually useless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and want to see more, please do share. Comment if you want to see more. It's rather dead these days. This would have been a best of 2018 video, but I neither have the time nor the energy to put into such a project that is more or less pointless considering the lack of views. So, I'll leave you with this until the new year. It's something that's sort of been missing from the community for too long now, hence why I decided to make it, and it goes with Fiddle.cc's motto. Make what you haven't got and make it the best you can. Merry Christmas all, hope you enjoy the new year. Cheerio!